clash is looming on this issue tonight. The South African Police Union says the minister is laying the blame in the wrong direction. It also denies that suspension letters have been issued. Let's get a view now. Joining us here on Newsnight, the president of SAPU, Mpho Kwinika. Good evening to you and welcome. You make a number of allegations against the police minister tonight. Let's start with this one. You say that it's wrong of the minister to throw all the blame on the police members when they were given bullets to fire by their commanders in terms of what you say, command and control.
Yes, let me take this opportunity and really thank the leadership of the police in Northwest, especially those in the Employee Health and Wellness Program, who have provided support to those police officials and referred them to a hospital in Pretoria where they are recovering from the incident that took place then.
Fair enough, but you're also saying tonight the police minister has got his story wrong.
Yes, what we are saying is that, look, if we speak about the issue of command and control, those police officers have been posted. There should have been a commander, a senior police officer in charge of that group, which of course it was only 8 members, Jeremy, who worked for 20 hours that day of that mishap. And hence we are saying that the issue of command and control was very poor there. So he should have leveled the blame on the posting first, on the police management there. The second thing is the issue of the usage of the bent pellet. Look, again, when the police officers are on parade, 15 minutes before time of knocking on duty, they are inspected of all equipments that are needed before they're deployed. Pellets, this wrong pellet could have been picked up there by the supervisor or the senior police officer who have been doing the inspection.
But surely it would have been incumbent upon the officers themselves to check that they had the correct ammunition, no, that they'd been issued incorrect ammunition to say something.
But Jeremy, you will not be able to identify the difference between those equipments because it is only, remember it's a plastic thing like this which carries different things inside it. So you will not know that inside this pellet, inside this plastic, there are pellets inside there.
All right, let's look at some of the other issues that you're raising. None of the police officers involved in the shooting have been issued tonight with suspension letters. The minister says they have.
No, I'm saying today to the South Africans that I have been with them. They are in a hospital. 8 of them. They are lying in hospital. They are receiving counseling. And they have never been served with not even notices of a possible suspension. So they are not suspended.
Are they angry? Are they bitter about
They are
this?
very bitter after they have seen the media briefing today, because by law, they were supposed to have known first by being served with the notices of possible suspension, where they are allowed 48 to 7 days period to do representations. They haven't been given that opportunity to do so. So you cannot just summarily suspend them without having had their side of the story.
I just want to clear up the numbers. The minister says 14 have been arrested. You say that there are less than that.
8 people, Jeremy, were posted that day of the mishap. And this 8 is lying in a hospital as we see.
So what's the plan now as far as the union is concerned?
Look, we have complained before about the police efficiency. You must remember that this is police transformation problems that we have in the police. Since 2006, units have been closed down. 2 of them have been reopened. One of it is this POPs. We are saying that we need a commission of inquiry to come and investigate, to come and probe as to what are the inefficiencies that are within the South African police service that need to be rectified so that we are able to have a police that is
You're parlaying the blame off on the police commissioner and the commanders in the field, yet there is a sense that police, in spite of denials from the minister himself, the police are trigger happy and they're acting with impunity, and this has become an ingrained culture within the SAPS. Is that true?
Look, I want to say this. South Africa is a violent society. You need to have an institution that is readily available to deal with those issues. And
but
again,
we don't need a violent police force,
no, you
which
don't.
Seems to be the case at the moment if you look at some of these incidents.
But if you have poor command and control, Jeremy, you're going to have situations like this. You are leaving police officials to fend for themselves. You need leadership. You need people to be there to be able to give direction. Currently, we don't have that.
Where specifically is the failure of leadership in your union's view?
No, but we are saying that each and every, do you know the police environment is the most simplest organization to manage, because each and every group of people has got a senior person that is in charge of that group. We are saying those people Currently, we think they do not have all the expertise. We are not generalizing. We are saying those police officers, commanders that have got good skills and are in good, showing good skills of command we applaud them. But there are a lot of those people who really do not have a clue as to what is it that is happening around them.
The police minister saying that public order police officers are well trained.
Look, we as a union have even insisted that police officials, regardless of whether they're posted at public order policing environment, police officials, for as long as they leave, the college, they must go for tactical survival and crowd control. It must become a must. It is for the first time now that we are going to see a first set of police officials who will be coming out of the college with such skills.
Is it too late?
Of the people, it is too late, because these people, I think you said in the news that they've got 4,000 of them now, and they are going to increase to 9,000. You still have to do that, and it's not sufficient. You're only having a basic part of that training when you're in the college. You need to do more.
Mr. Kwinika, let me just ask you this in conclusion. How
Yes.
would you describe morale in the SAPS right now, given that many of your members are being labelled as undisciplined killers?
Look, there's discipline in the police. That discipline must be managed. If you don't have people to manage it, you will have a serious problem. Our members are disciplined. They need to be commanded by people with skills. Morale is very low. Look, let me tell you this. For the first time in the history of me being in the police, I think I've got 23 years in the police today, where police officials have to wait for promotion for more than 12 years. When you qualify in 7 years, you have 7 years more of waiting. These issues are only being addressed today. So there is a variety of issues that really affects the morale of the police officials today. Hence, we are calling for the Commission of Inquiry to really have a look at the police as it stands today.
All right, thank you very much for joining us. Mpho Kwinika from the South African...
You deserve to know more.
eNCA.com